Hi guys, it's Ricky and this is Ricky Reveals. So, I am going to do a you versus them. Oh wow. One of you feels rejected and the other one got ghosted. Yeah. This is really weird because one of you guys ghosted the other one, but all it did was put you in the same energy. Like, they're locked outside of heaven and you're stuck under a tree, not paying attention to God, who's trying to offer you a gift. Okay. So let's see what zodiacs. Just I'm only doing the zodiacs on this because of like further confirmation that it could be your message. I just say this felt like Aquarius. Aquarius, are you trying to get through to somebody? Like you've come out in every reading like for the last 5 days, I think. I know it's your season, but what's going on? Cancer. Scorpio. Pisces. Oh, that's too many. Taurus and Aries. Okay. So if you are a Cancer, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, or Aries, and or you're dealing with one of those signs, this message could be for you. So let me go and shuffle these real quick, just to put a little bit of different energy into them. There's that one. So the blue deck is your person, and the green deck is you. Excuse me. This is definitely a no contact situation. I mean, like a long, ongoing. Like it's been a while since you've spoken to this person. I'm maybe not like years, but it's been at least 4 to 6 months. They still think about you sexually, though, I'll tell you that much. Or you still think about them sexually, one or the other. Okay, so let's see. Who wants to go first? You or your person? Archangel Uriel. A great spiritual transformation is taking place in your life and in the world. This is the union of heaven and earth, spirit and matter, heart and mind, and unite in a harmonious balance. So I think I'm going to start off with your person after I get you a healing message. Truth. And it landed right on top of your deck. The best way through the current situation is just to speak your truth. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. Exactly. More pain and hurt caused by lack of communication and your unwillingness to speak than I think ever would have been had you just spoken your truth. Okay, so your person wants to say, you are still their wish fulfillment. They think about you all the time. They want to figure out a way to get you back. And they honestly, they don't know why they left. Life's never been as good without you in it. You're still holding on to the hurt and the heartache of the situation, and you are conflicted internally on what to do. You love this person deeply, but the way things went down, you really feel like they had no regard for you whatsoever. I mean, they treated you like you don't even exist, and it's really, you're in a real internal conflict of whether or not to give this person, if the option was get, like, if they wanted a second chance, like, you don't know if you would give it to them or not, because you did everything you could and they literally treated you as if you didn't matter, or honestly as if you didn't exist. King of Swords, this is your person. They have come to a place of integrity. They know their truth now. They know, they see it from a higher perspective, and they know they really treated you unfairly, and you didn't deserve the treatment you got from them. And they see that now. Wheel of Fortune for you. This person, when you met this person, you felt like the rest of your life was going to be happy. I mean, like, you really thought that you hit the jackpot with this person. They made you smile. They made you feel things you never felt before. They brought you back to life. They made you believe in love again. Made you feel like a kid again. You guys were abundant together. And you thought your person saw this and your person recognized this, but now you're like, was any of it real? I mean, or did I just fall for the okie doke? Because in your mind, you're like, how could someone just walk away for no reason when things really were pretty good? I mean, possibly like argument here or there, but nothing that ever got out of control, and you guys, you were able to come to a peaceful resolution, no matter what the argument was about, fairly quickly. Four Swords. Your person is wounded. They're resting. They're trying to heal. So that could be from you or it could be from somebody else, depending on the time you guys have been apart and the reason they actually left you. But whatever it is, this person, their life isn't as great as they want you to think it is. Or, I mean, you might not even think anything because you don't know. I mean, you have no idea, like, what to think. It's not funny, but you're just as wounded. You guys are both broken, and you are the one person that each other really could use in your life right now. You both need each other, and neither one of you will admit it. I think you've reached out and you've like tried to like, um, at least get some closure, if nothing else. And this person just rejects you at every aspect. They just refuse to talk to you, and I think that's their pride or their guilt because they know what they've done to you and they can't face you. But literally, you guys are both like dying of broken hearts, and you're literally the only person in the world that the other one wants or needs at this moment. And you guys are just a glutton for punishment, I guess. Ace of Wands. Your person does want a new beginning with you. They know you the chemistry. It's too strong to ignore. The soul, the depth of your connection is too strong to. I mean, you guys are connected on a soul level. Um, so that's like, there's nothing that can be downplayed about your guys' connection. It is a strong spiritual union. You guys were created with a twin flame vibe. I mean, could very well be twin flame. I'm just kind of over that right now. Like, I mean, I really went off about some twin flame shit earlier, and I'm just like over the whole concept. But there is the way God constructed you, the way He molded you together before you were born, and your experiences in life. There are pieces of each of you that, I mean, fits together with the other one like a puzzle or like a glove. And there's just certain aspects of your guys' personalities that no one but the other one can truly understand. Here's the Four of Swords with you. So you're doing exactly the same thing. You're resting, you're trying to heal. You don't want to be in this energy, but every time you try to reach out, because this is the only person that's going to make you feel better, you've been ignored. I don't think it's going to be much longer. He can't handle it anymore. He loves you just as much as you love him, and he can't ignore it any longer. He knows how bad it's hurting you. He knows how bad it's hurting him. He is a man, so it might be like he's really like needing you sexually. He needs some sexual healing, but it's not just about sex, though. Just so you know. His passion, you're his muse, every way, shape, and form. And yeah, I do believe he is craving you sexually and wants to have some sexual encounter with you. But I definitely don't think that that's the first thing. or the most uh, that's not the most in it's not what made him decide to come to you, you know, if he's coming, which I do believe he's coming, he's going somewhere, he's on his horse, you know what I mean, and he's got something to say. So, and I think like you've been expecting this for a while, but because it's been so long with the Four of Cups here, you've lost hope that he's actually going to. You actually, I think you've lost hope that you'll ever even see him again, and I think it's part of why you're in so much pain, because none of it makes sense. You guys had a really strong connection, and then for the one of the pettiest reasons ever, they just disappeared. And you've tried every way to get a hold of them. You tried to like you wanted to work it out, or at least like understand why they left, and like, you know, apologize for your part in it, and you know, wish them well, you know, like, and you've waited and you've waited and you waited and you waited, and you kept getting these empty promises that they were going to come and that they were going to, you know, like you guys were going to have a conversation, and it never happened. So now it's like you feel it in your energy, but you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. I cannot make this up. Four of Cups. You guys are in the exact same energy. You're mirroring each other. I really, whoever is the ghoster here, if it's the masculine, you need to reach out to the feminine. And, well, either way, because the feminine has tried to reach out to you and they've gotten nothing. So, you guys are in the same exact energy. You were each other's everything, and neither one of you truly believed it or truly saw it, because there was something about each of you that the other one, I mean, like, there was something about the masculine that you didn't think he could be yours, because maybe he was a player, or maybe he had a tendency to like tell some stories, and you never really trusted that he was genuine with the feelings he did express for you. Or at least, you knew he cared about you, but I think you always doubted if he really loved you as much as he said he did. And this experience, the separation, even furthermore confirmed that your intuition was right, that he didn't love you, at least not as much as he claimed to. Because if, how could you do this to someone who did nothing to you that you supposedly loved? Your card collective is the Queen of Wands. You're creative, you're passionate, you're sexual. All of your gifts are heightened right now. Um, you're starting to come out of stagnation, and that might be what's triggering the masculine, because he's starting to feel like you're getting all this like inspiration, and your energy's kicking up. You know what I mean? And I think he's probably feeling it, that you're going to be on the move, like, and back at it again, and back out there doing what you do best, being creative, creating, um, being social, uh, helping people, and just really getting back into your life's purpose, getting back, like coming out of your shell or coming out of your funk. And I think it's another reason why he's like wanting to get his ass here, because he knows that if you meet someone else that's even in the least bit worthy, he'll never have a chance with you again because of the way he chose to discard you. Page of Wands from from your person. Your person definitely wants to have sex with you. They are immature emotionally. I think it stems from past trauma, past hurts, could even possibly all the way back to childhood. But they do really desire you. And I say it that way because with the Knight and the Page of Wands both coming out in the last couple of cards, their wand is really stiff every time they picture your face in or they might be picturing other things, I don't know, but their wand is stiff for you. And it's getting unbearable. And the only thing that's gonna remedy the stiff wand is you. But I think they're also like debating or like they're in conflict with themselves because they don't want you to think that all they want from you is sex. And for them to come in right now after all this time, after all this like treating you as if you didn't exist or you weren't important enough to talk to, if they mention sex at all, like within the first or second like time you guys like rekindling or like reconnecting, they're gonna know that it's going to upset you because you're gonna think that's all they want is sex. And if this person was smart, they would realize that it's just as hard for you. It's just as hard for you to not give in to because you are just as sexually deprived for them. Like Page of Wands on your side now. Page of Wands is on in top card on both your piles. Oh, wow. So in the deck that I'm using for you, feminine for the Page of Wands. And the deck I'm using for your person, masculine Page of Wands. You guys. And I hate to be nasty, or I hate to like be like explicit, but you guys are probably masturbating to each other. If there's any videos that you guys made while you were together, you're probably using those videos. If not, you're just using your imagination and picturing experiences that you guys had together. You guys are definitely, yeah, you guys might want to meet in a public place the first, if you guys do decide to reconnect, because that intensity, if you're not in public, you're probably going to do something you're going to wish you hadn't done. Or, well, not that you regret the sex, but you're going to wish you hadn't, like, given in that quickly or easily, because then it's going to make the masculine think that he's got you back. But you are definitely... There's a rabbit on this card.
Chris is coming in.
Huh?
Chris is coming in.
Okay. But So there's a rabbit on the Queen of Pentacles card. This person, you're the epitome of everything they've ever wanted. So even more so doesn't make any sense of why they left you. Like at least the way that they did. Because everything about you is what this person asked for. They prayed for you. And I think you prayed for them too. Ten of Cups. You, no one could fulfill you emotionally the way that this person does. You could be barefoot, living under a bridge, and if this person was with you, you would still have joy in your heart. You would still be happy. You'd still be able to laugh and not worry about anything. That's how much this person makes you feel makes you feel complete. Um, like when they're in your life, when they're in your world, you don't care about anything. I mean, you care about everything, but nothing gets you down because you know whatever will be. God's got you, and when they're with you, you guys talk each other up. You know what I mean? Like you guys reiterate the fact that God's going to be take care of you. That there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. Like between the two of you guys together and God, there's no storm you can't weather. And you guys both had that confidence in each other. So again, them leaving the way that they did doesn't make any sense. They've gotten some tower moments happened that's made them realize how much of a douchebag they were. They whatever's happened to them, I think not only did it make them see you and your worth, it also made them realize that they possibly are going through this because of what they did to you. But I'm telling you, they're wanting to come home to you. They're definitely wanting, if nothing else, to come and apologize to you. And tell you that what they did, they didn't get away with what they did to you because it happened to them too. This is your next card, Ace of Cups. You would definitely give this person another chance. I think like your boundaries are going to be like really strong, and your you're going to I'm trying to think of how to say it. Like you keep wanting to say you're going to make them earn it, but I don't want to say it like that because of the connotation. This is a negative connotation, but I mean, you're what they did to you, how they decided to cause a separation. It affected you very deeply in ways that I don't think they meant to. I don't think they meant to do what they did to you. Like, if they would have just taken a moment to breathe and think about shit, I don't think they would have done this. But because they did it so hastily, they never took time to think about how it was truly going to affect you. But trust and believe, they know now because they're getting their own. So they might have left you for someone else, and if they didn't directly go straight from you to someone else, since you guys have been separated, they've been with somebody else, and that person did exactly to them what they did to you, and now they realize exactly what they put you through, and they really wish they could take it back. They know they can't, but they wish they could. Um, so hmm.
I'd say since he done that, no one, if the cops is gonna let her come back and get her stuff the next day.
This person might have been married when you guys got together, and you didn't even know it. And I'm not saying they don't care about you, they didn't love you, but they were probably in a separation from their wife,